I'm Kristen Armstrong, and I will be critiquing Amy Cuddy's video on the science behind body language. Amy, I thoroughly enjoyed the speech and could tell that you were very knowledgeable and passionate about body language and the science behind it. I particularly enjoyed the visual aids. I found them to be both memorable and relatable. Some key areas for improvement that I noticed were fluid speech and eye contact, breathing, and hand gestures. Throughout the speech, I noticed that you stammered a few times and had a hard time making eye contact, and I noticed that you were looking down to imply nervousness. Perhaps if we pause and look out towards the audience, maybe above the audience, that could help to eliminate that particular issue in your next speech. I also noticed that throughout the speech, you were breathing rather hard, and it seemed like you were maybe sniffling a little bit, which also, to me, implied nervousness. If we slow the rate of speech, that could potentially eliminate that issue as well. I also noticed that there were quite a few hand gestures, and while it feels normal to use hand gestures throughout the speech, because that is how most people would have a conversation in day-to-day activities, some of the hand gestures were a little bit distracting, including the times that we were touching our face. And while it doesn't feel natural, if we try to keep our hands at our sides, that could eliminate that distraction as well. I can see that there is a clear passion for this subject, and I enjoyed the science behind the experiment that was run on the body language, particularly the different power moves and the examples of the strong power moves and the lower power moves that were displayed. Another thing that I found particularly interesting was the science behind an interview and the reaction to stress. I feel that that is relatable and interesting to people in everyday life. And again, the key areas that I think should be improved upon are the fluid speech and eye contact, the breathing, and the hand gestures. But I do feel that the speech was beneficial and interesting and engaging to anyone who was watching it. I truly enjoyed the entire speech, and I will take away good advice, as I'm sure will all of the other listeners. Thank you.